Welcome back, guys. So, in between episodes, I've just looked a bit at my rail network with all the LTN we set up and noticed that some of the blueprints I was quite happy about earlier, especially these, are not working since they are overlapping too much and causing trains to slow down. So, in between episodes, I've just been trying to work out a good system for the train intersections, and what I've come up with was two designs. Or I came up with this design myself. It looks pretty good and it handles pretty well. Other than that, I've made this design that I want to try as well. I think we'll try both here and there and see how they perform, if one is better than the other one, but for now I think we should just try and set them up. Before I do that, I will just grab myself a few buffer chests, and you'll know why in just a few minutes. What I want to do with this is pretty much set up some buffer chest request rails, since right now we are missing quite a lot, since they're being used for a lot of other things. So to be able to make building of things easy in the future, I'll just do this 50 of each and request some trains, and then find a place to put, or tracks, find a place to put it. Let's just do 600 and put it, let's just put it in the base somewhere, maybe next to the rest up here might be good, so we can find it again, or we can do it up here by the tracks. No, let's just put it in here, like right here next to the robots, because then we have a place to deliver all these things, and that will help us a lot in the future. So look, it's already jamming up this bad intersection, so let's just clear it out and maybe get a bit of a jam with the trains, but that's just the way it goes. Get your way. Hopefully the trains don't go completely mad. And then we'll place down this one on top of it, just right here. Now we kind of have a train stuck. Let's just pick it up, and then we can place it down some other time and get down, or right there. And then hopefully as soon as this is built, it will be much better for the trains, because look, right now they have no path, and that is completely fine until this is built. Let's just remove some of these from building too many times, so it looks a bit better. That is fine. And over here, yeah, there we go, that's great. So let's hope this gets done quite soon so the trains can start running again. It shouldn't take too long. While we wait for that to happen, I have installed another mod we can look at. And one of the reasons why I installed this mod was because of getting all items to space. Right now we are just putting in whatever we think we might need in space, and in space we could probably have a ton of it already, and then we don't really need to supply anymore. So what I have installed is a mod called Signal Transmission, which allows sending and receiving of circuit signals with no limitation on distance, even works between planets or other surfaces. From what I understand, it's made by the same mod author as AAI Industries and Space Exploration. So that will make it so we can, send signals of what we have in our network in space to the ground, and then we'll just grab that information. Let's just see why we ain't building any more tracks. But they'll be able to automate things going to space and things going different places. Let's just go up and build some rails. I should probably have requested some to my person before I did this, so I knew I had enough. But that is just something I didn't really think about. So what we can do is just steal some tracks from over here that is not really being used at the moment. And this should be able to build whatever we're missing in base. Hopefully it will go for, because these are some, to be honest, we can just remove it like this and get it built afterwards again. To right there. Let's see if we can't get it all built nice and quick, so we can get it all up and running again. Hopefully it doesn't go to crafting of other things. What do we use rails for anyway? Probably some science. It is for science, so we can actually just steal some from there in case it doesn't get built. Let's just go and steal a bit so we can get all of things up and running. There we go. And that will get the stone flowing in again, and that will get that up and running. Also, let's just start researching this, since that is one of the things we will need this episode to get going. So go. Let's fix these tracks down here, because we kinda need it to work. Let's see if I can remember how we do this. Oh, train's coming. Let's just put it down the correct place again. Oh, we need to remove that one as well. Do it right here. And then we can do a small buffer chest just to take some of these, and hopefully it will build the tracks we need to get it working. There we go. Here's a few more. Hopefully you'll build the rest. And now we should have trains running again. And this should help with a lot of the issues we have right here. Oh, not right here, but it will change a lot of things for the better. Also, let's put down some more signals so the trains don't get stuck. And put in chain signals once in a while to make sure that these will work as intended. Let's just grab a few train things. We'll have some on us, and yeah, I think that will be just fine. So signal transmission finished. So that's one of the things we should start to set up. So if you put a chain signal right here and do chain signals all the way up here, then we should have a better system for controlling these trains. So hopefully it's run a lot smoother now. So now this shouldn't be limited by that anymore. And then we can start to fix the rest of our tracks. Let's keep it at 200 instead. So automating all our space things is kind of what we need to do right now. In the future, we probably need more than one launching these. But for now, let's just see if we can start the automated process and get all of this done. Get some robot speeds and some stack might be good. And some not productivity yet. That has to wait a small amount of time. So let's set up the two signals we need. We need the signal transmission, and we need the satellite receiver. And those request way more items than needed. Slow down with that. There's no need for you to go that fast. There we go. Hopefully that'll give us a lot of the things we need. So we need a receiver. Let's just take one for now and put it down here next to the rocket silo. And then we need to take one into space as well. So right there. How much power does it use? Not that much, I think. Channel 1. So I haven't tried using these before, but I think we can just automate whatever they send down here. So, does it also charge roboports? Huh. Well, that's nice. Oh, it charges robots. So that's a signal receiver. Now we need to get a transmitter into space. Let's just grab a few. As soon as they are built, they just need some batteries. And then we need a lot more inputs. One of the ways I've tried to solve, or will try to solve the input, is giving it more to request. So instead of just having 30k buffer, let's set it to 60k buffers everywhere. Since that should get more trains requesting if we have it in storage, whatever we need. Let's say 60k, and the same here. And then trains should just be running non-stop now, trying to get all the things we need. And that will be very, very good. We should also fix this. There we go. That looks a bit better. Change that one out to, where do we have them? Here we go. To a normal one. And get a few down here so the trains can run a bit faster. There we go. That should make this a lot easier for the trains to get out without having to wait as much. And this should just work over here. Also, let's change this one to a normal depot instead, since it's not a fluid depot one, so it's just gonna loop around. And hopefully this will just work now. So here we go. This is looking very, very good. So I should probably go into space soon and solve some of these things out, or set up more inputs for our trains. Is it just a lack of trains maybe? How many do we have? Yeah, we can probably support this times 5, so about 12, or times 4, sorry, 12. And we have 12 running, but some of them are fluid, so let's just add a few more trains and see if that won't alleviate some of the problems we have. Also, I want to try something new with the trains, and that is pretty much setting it to depot and then copying it. I think we're able to copy this and just take trains but not the tracks, and then we can just put it down here and the bots will deliver it, and it should have what it needs to work. That is correct. So let's just add 2 more to the system and see if this can't give us a bit more throughput. Also, what else do we need in space? Let's bring some iron with us, I'm guessing, and some copper, because I think a lot of the things we have to craft in space is gonna need it. At least the iron, copper, sulfur. So let's just add, what's it called, iron to this setup. So I'd like to get a requested chest for iron and copper. And sulfur, to be honest, just to get a bit in. Right here. I would like to add, this one's limited to 1000. Let's do the same for these. Oh, not connected, sorry. Let's Let's grab some of this and just say iron plates instead. Do copper plates, and let's do sulfur, so we get a bit more into space. So request sulfur, if we have enough in a system to do it. Let's just buffer 100 for now. Iron, let's buffer 100 iron, or 1000 maybe even, and buffer 1000 copper. Did I do it the correct way around? No, I didn't. That's fine. Let's just change this one to iron instead and change this one to copper. There we go. That'll make sure that we always have 1000, at least for now, until we get our signal transmission up. So to get this to work, we pretty much just need robots in space, and we need a signal transmitter. And I think we have it right up here. If we just grab a few, give me one. Might want to grab one more if we can. We can't because batteries are lacking quite a bit. And I think we should turn some of this off before we go into space, since science is taking up quite a bit. But one of the things we noticed last episode was as well that when we went into space we crash landed, which is not optimal since we're going to lose a ton of cargo and among other things. So what we can do now is go over here and say landing pad. Then we will land at 2 up there. I don't know which one it will take, but maybe if you remove one or rename him, if that is even possible, we can control where it goes. If not, we'll just have one landing pad where all the robots take out all items going into a logistic network in space. That is kinda my vision for this. So now we have iron, we are lacking copper. That'll probably come in very soon. At least they're trying to unload a ton of items. And it's just working hard to get this up and running. So we might as well just do another smelting column for the copper. Should we do it directly below? No, it should be fine. Let's just do it over here. Let's do some more copper smelting so we can get everything up and running again. And let's see if this doesn't work. Also, let's expand our power so we don't run out. I think we're quite good on power. We are, but you can never have too much for when the factory kicks into overdrive. So if we just put it right here, the same way we did up here. So do one just like this. 1, 2. And I think we can fit it in right here if you want to. And we do. 3, 4. That's going to give us a lot more power. And unfortunately I don't think there's a way to send power down from space, but that would be an awesome mod for some time in the future. I would very much enjoy that. So that might be something we can look at if that is possible to find. So all the robots are just working over time. We are working towards getting the speed as well, which will make them 55% faster. Good, good, good. So it's pretty much just iron in, and that is something we are working towards. We could just add a train station right here to pick it up, So let's just do that before we go into space, so we have everything running smoothly down here. Let's just grab a new blueprint, because, or deconstruction planner, because I left the other one in space by accident. And yeah, that's not optimal, but that's just the way what happens. So what we should do is copy this little setup here, pretty much the iron setup. I think we can just do this right here and place it down in here. What if we turn it just like this? That's just on the edge of that, because over here it won't really fit in, and here it can. We can just go a bit around the side. So let's do that, and then we'll just do normal, what's it called, train tracks down here. Do an intersection right here with the new one, and then we'll take the trains across this way. Right here, right here, seems there's enough room for it, luckily. Right here, and then we would like to change out this one as soon as the rest here is built with another intersection, so we can go grab the iron in here, in between our solar panels. How did it go with setting up a buffer of that? Not very well, because we are missing a ton of stone. That is definitely not optimal, but they are really trying to grab all they can. So we can't really complain about that. It seems we have an issue with the junction right here, so that's one thing we should go down and fix right away. Why did you completely stop? Did I start too many things again, or do I just have a bad junction right here? I think I do. It's because this one is trying to go that way. It's not allowed. This one is trying to go over here, and it can't because this stupid junction here is so bad. We can just fix it like here and here, and maybe right there, and wow, this is such a bad junction. But hopefully this should alleviate it. No, we are completely stuck. This is a massive jam. So let's just do this and fix it. It will require us to take some off this. Maybe this will solve all of it. Hopefully we'll get the trains running again. Nope, that is very bad. Everything is just kind of piling up. So we might have an issue with this junction as well, because right now this one is blocking it all because the trains are stuck. That is a bit sad. I can just get you through by yourself. Just help it out a small amount. Let's see if this can get it running again, so we can change this. To be honest, let's just wait with these so we can change all the things here in this stupid junction. You can wait as well. You can back up a bit. Can you back up enough? I think you can. I need you to go ahead so I can fix this little junction. And that's the thing with trains, if you don't do the junctions correctly, things can pile up like this, which makes it a million times harder to fix. So yeah, this is bad, but we should be able to fix it nice and easily now if we haven't used all our train tracks up here. So take out this, please, right here, Let's try this junction instead. I don't know if it's better, but let's try it. And then we just need to connect up all these tracks. I think we just need to go back one, right here. And just connect it up, just like that. Let's help this one a small amount. Can do that just by going back. And one thing we do before we continue this is go into mod settings, go down to, where is it at? LTN. Let's just pause it from sending signals for a little while until this is sorted. What is blocking you now? It's this one, probably. You can go ahead so we can get that one in. Good, then we have these cleared out of the tracks, I think. Yep, that's cleared out. We'll need to connect up these to get these away. Oh, thank you, little robots. Placing some of the things we need. Can you go now? That can go away, that can go away. This one can probably go away. Oh, it can't go away, it has to go over this way. We'll just remove you a little while. And hopefully our base can handle this small issue. Then you can probably go into the depot, and you can go into the depot. That will go into a depot, means this one will go up and fix a stone. That means we can fix some of the other junctions, or some of the issues we have right here. Because this can go, that one can go, you can go, and you're missing a path because you're going to iron, and you can not go because you're missing other things as well. So let's just do this and sort some of the train tracks here. Hopefully we'll just deliver it right over here instead of going to the north. That is not what I wanted. So let's just set up this one. Oh! Whoops. Oh, messing with trains is so nice. That was my first death. Pretty much just got run over. Like a... yeah, like... I don't know what to call it. But it was definitely not good. And now we're getting a ton of items in. But I just kind of need to go down and grab my, my body. And then we'll fix the rest. And then... everything will be good. Oh, so very good. Come on. So slow without my, what's it called, legs. Oh, look, there I am. Such a stupid little man just lying here in the middle of the tracks. Oh, movement speed. Great. Connect up the rest. One more. There we go. Now that should be able to go. Does mean that you can go. Yes. That means that they can all go the way they want right now except down. So let's just fix that one. Then I think we have enough here for it to at least work until we get the rest fixed. So let's start up our deliveries again, and hopefully it won't go completely crazy. Whoa, 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 what has happened here? Where do you want to go? Oh, you're just not... You're blocking up everything. You want to go to iron out, and iron out is just down here, but you should be able to go there. Oh, I just need to connect it up right here. Then it should work. Oh, messing with trains is so much fun, especially when you completely mess it up. And now you should be able to go. There we go. That should activate all the trains. And they can go all the way they want. We just need this one to be able to go back. It should be able to go back now. And hopefully this means that we have no more issues with these train tracks. And we can start to get items flowing in again. At least that is what I needed to do. Because we definitely need the stone. Imagine stone being what we miss the most. So, I will end this rather messy episode because of our little situation here. And then I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye bye.